Hi there, welcome back to my channel Inside Out Beauty, and today I'm going to talk about how to apply foundation and more precisely than how I usually do that. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. So before I go on and show you how I usually do apply my foundation, I need to clarify a few things. Firstly, before you start applying your foundation, you really need to clean your face from any dirt or anything that is on it. After you have cleansed it properly, you also need to moisturize it. Some people take it to a step further and apply some prep and prime products on it, or pore minimizing products or what's what. But I don't use it. It works quite well for me, just a moisturizer and a foundation on top. So it's up to you to work out what works for you the best or what you want to achieve. For me, the moisturizer and foundation are just working really well. So let me show you the products that I'm going to use today. This is something that I use daily. The foundation that I'm currently using is a MAC Mineralize Moisturize SPF 15 foundation. I know not everyone can afford it or thinks it is worth its money, but I do believe that I myself do believe that one has to invest in foundation, in a good foundation, and that's why I bought myself a MAC Mineralized foundation. One thing also, MAC has a really good color range. I'm on the lightest. I have the NC50. So I'm the lightest, and sometimes it's really hard for me to find the right color in drugstores, and because sometimes they're pink based or yellow based and you have to work it out on your own, but MAC has made it extremely simple for us. And I just believe that my skin deserves the best. MAC is the thing that I use right now. However, I do want to switch to some more natural products, but we'll see about that. So how I like to apply my foundation right now is using a brush, just a staple or like a stiff brush, really tense brush that has a flat top. I currently use, and this is one of my favorite brushes to apply foundation. It is the Buffer Brush by ZOEVA, number 104. You can find ZOEVA online on their website. I think it's zoeva.com or zoeva.de, and I think they also ship internationally. So if you're interested, just check out their website. So let us move on and I'll show you how I apply my foundation. Usually to cover my entire face and neck area, I need around 2 to 3 bumps of product. I'll be using a small mirror for myself just to see how well I apply it. I come closer. This is how I look right now. Okay, I may even post a before and after photo. So this is how I look right now. I take a bump at a time because the foundation is quite liquid and tends to run on my skin, on my hands. So I try to keep it really like still when I apply my foundation. I usually start off on my face like this with one side. What I tend to do is just run it down under my eyes. Yes, I do like this, but usually I just run it down my face in strips like this. I always do work it into my skin. It's not like I'm leaving stripes on my face, but I have found that I can't do this kind of motion. I have watched some other YouTubers, and some say that these kind of brushes are not good for dry skin, which I have, and I've found that this brush works for me, and only when I do these movements. If I don't want to do circling, I don't want to puff it in like this, but I just keep on stroking like this. Keep on just lines. I just keep on doing lines. Obviously here I can do that, I do that, but otherwise I just keep on doing those lines on my face so that it stays even and another bump is necessary. So this is the second bump that I'm using, and I've noticed that the amount of product that I need really depends on my skin. How, like, even though I prep and I put the moisturizer on, sometimes it needs like more moisturizing, I guess, and then it sucks in more product as well. So I just tend to also go underneath the jawline, sorry, just extend it out down my neck. I think this product gives you light to medium coverage, but for me, if I don't have a lot of imperfections, it just is, it gives you nice glow. It is definitely not a matte finish. It gives you a really nice glow. And I used to set this foundation, and I usually use foundation when I go to work. And as my work right now is active, this is the third pump, then I have noticed that the foundation, when I set it with powder, kicks up and leaves patches behind after certain hours when I have sweat and everything. So I didn't like the outcome, and at the end I was like, okay, this is the foundation, this is not working, this is a bad foundation. And then I discovered, well, let me still give a second chance to this foundation on my skin, and let me work without a powder on top. And that worked as magic. It doesn't move anymore, and it lasts also long. And yes, it gets a little more dewier over the time, but that doesn't disturb me that much as the cakiness and the patchiness before. So I was pretty satisfied with what I saw. It gave me a really nice finish. So now if there are a few things that shine through, so any pimples or imperfections, I do tend to settle with another layer of concealer, or either I just apply a little more foundation on top. Usually the foundation is not that good to cover imperfections, but it does even out your skin tone. As I said, it has a light to medium coverage, and it leaves a little dewier finish, and over the day, course of the time, leaves maybe a little more, but not, at least for now I'm out an 8 hours day, I had an hour's day, and I actually see it gets a little dewier even without setting on my skin. It is just working well. So this is how I look afterwards. I hope I can do a photo for you then how I looked before. So before and after photo afterwards. I'll come also closer to show you how it looks. As you can see, it leaves a dewier finish. Here you can see the shining on my forehead, also here on the cheekbones. So it does leave a little of shine. But I like this. This is something like, you know, you have a actually lively glowy face. It's not like you're dead. But obviously sometimes you like a matte finish. So if you want a matte, get more matte finish, you just need to put some powder on top. But at least for me, this product does not work with powder on top at all. It just works as it is like this. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!